that again. Alright guys, I wanted to show you these awesome new printables for the month of June. They are 4th of July themed, and I think they'll be super helpful and usable in the coming bits for either creating a little piece of home decor or just some lettering practice. So I've got a whole bunch of pens. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways you can use them, and hopefully you will be able to squeeze a little practice in getting ready for your holidays. So they come, it's actually a 2-page tracer this month. There's a large nib pen over here, and this is good for something like your Tombow dual brush pen, your twine markers, Karen brush markers fit right here. And then these are your smaller nibbed pens, so something like your Tombow Feuds, the Pentel sign brush pen, the Le Pen Flexes. So these, that's the size here. So you've got a couple options. You can always grab a sheet of tracing paper and trace right over the top, just like we do in practice. You can use a thicker paper and a light pad or something to help you shine through. Or you can just use regular sheet of practice paper. So it kind of depends on what you're going to make. But we'll do kind of a little bit of each. So I'm going to start with a little tracing paper. Set this over to the side, and here we go. So let me pull my little small nib pens over here. So all you're going to do is use this as kind of your guide to getting started. Do these. Okay, here we go. So this is just my soft knit feud pen, nothing special, just in black. And you just follow the lines. Obviously not hard and fast. If you need to change it up a little bit, that's fine. But this is a great way to practice some spacing and letter formation. So we'll switch pens. This is the Feud color. It's in the red one. It's a hard nib pen. So here we go. Just making sure you use that really good pressure, especially with your hard nib. And I'm going to scoot this over a little bit so I can line up a little bit closer. And you can go with a big flourish or just a little across. Let's see, this is the Le Pen. So these are really great for lettering practice, or I took these and turned them into cupcake picks. So what I did was I just traced them really on just a regular sheet of computer paper, a little thicker, so not like the super cheap stuff, but a little bit thicker. Cut it out around the edge, and then I just taped a toothpick on the back, and you can see it says Happy 4th. It's not fancy cut out. You just stick it right in the top of a little cupcake, and it looks super cute and super festive. And I'm always a fan of decor on a budget. Oh, bummer. Just ran my hand through that. You can go from there. Tracing paper is not super absorbent, so it is a struggle with some of these juicier pens. Okay, so just a little tracing paper practice, or you can go to a little bit thicker paper. So I'm going to scoot these out of the way here, and we'll bring in our large nib page. Okay, grab a sheet of Rhodia paper. So I'm just working straight out of my Rhodia pad. The Rhodia paper is a little bit thinner than your normal paper, and so it's great. You don't need a light box to see through. I'm not sure if you guys can see all the way through here. It's kind of faint, but I can, and it's a good start. And then you don't have to have a light pad. If you want to practice on a regular paper without a light pad, you could use something like your iPad set to a white screen. Or you could use something similar to, you could tape it up on a window if you can do it vertically. So I'm going to try first. These are the Arteza twine markers. So we'll do a little bit here. And these lines are a little bit thicker than this marker. They were designed to be kind of a generous spacing. So, you know, split the difference, drive down the middle. 4. Okay. So these you could use for a little larger piece of home decor. You could put this. Ooh, that was crooked. You could do this on a centered sheet of paper and drop it in a frame for if you do a mantle or a sidebar or something for the holiday. It would be really cute and really easy. And if you wanted to add a little extra detail, you could come in here and with this one it's got little, let's see if we can see, little stripes, little polka dots on here. It just adds a little texture and a little something else. I don't think it's picking up on the camera super well, but there should be some pictures in this blog post with the details. So that's the Arteza, and then we'll do the Tombow down here. Let's see. Scoot it down just a little bit. Give myself some room. Scoop my notepad up so everybody can see. All right, here we go. I do find the bigger the nib, the squeakier the pen. And with this one, you'll notice that ring is not centered right underneath kind of the upper line, and that was so it would fit on the page. It didn't want to fit and print nicely, so you will have to kind of come in and readjust this just a fizz. Ooh, let's scoot it over a little bit there. 3 fingers more or less. Okay. And with stuff like this, it really doesn't have to be perfectly centered. It just, you know, is it close? Did you eyeball it? Here we go. Ooh. There we go. So super cute, super easy. I did one of these on this is a sheet of just inexpensive cardstock. You could grab this and tuck it into a wreath, or if you got dowels, you could totally put this in a photo booth for pictures or something like that if you're throwing a party, which would be a super cute little option. And I was thinking especially the larger ones, the big sizes would be perfect for that because it would be easy to read from a distance. So I hope that helps. The link to the printable is down below along with a full blog post, so I hope you guys grab a set, give it a little practice, and share your pictures with me. You can tag me on Facebook or Instagram. I would love to see what you create with them.